What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and as you can tell, today is a bit of a different one. We're doing a channel update for not just the summer of 2021, but also the, I guess you could say, fall and maybe even the winter 2021. But basically a lot of stuff has changed in my life. A lot of stuff is going to be changing, so I think it's only right that I make this kind of video, and I've been planning on doing this video for a very long time. This is the first time in about 3 years where I'm doing this kind of like sit down face to camera channel update. It's about time. I am pretty excited to do this video, and hopefully it doesn't take too long, but there's quite a bit of stuff to cover, so let's get right into it. And the first thing that, actually before we get into the actual like channel update, I have never gotten the chance to properly thank my audience, the viewers, for not just 10,000 subscribers, but also 11,000 and also 2.5 million channel views, which we surpassed, I believe, last week or the week before. And then we're also really quickly approaching 12,000. I think we're at 11,800 right now. So probably by next week, we might have passed 12,000. So it's crazy. I'm forever grateful. I really can't thank you all enough for the amount of support and love that you all have shown this channel. Especially the past year. It's been amazing. Actually, a year ago today, well, at this time last year, we were at about 7,800 subscribers, I believe. We were struggling to get to 8,000. I remember we didn't even reach 8,000 by August. I think it took us like September, October until it took us that long to get to 8K. So thank you all. I mean, it's been crazy, just the contrast between now and last year, mashallah. So I'm just really, I can't thank you all enough. So I do owe you all something, I really do, and I'm planning just a week of special videos, and towards maybe the end of the summer, maybe late July, early August, a Q&A, which I've been putting off for a long time now. I need to do that. Some of those aviation quiz videos, which I've seen a lot of people do them on like sporkle.com, a lot of the YouTubers, they've been doing these kind of quiz videos. They look really fun, so I really want to try that out. Collection update, aircraft collection video. I haven't done one of those in about 2 years, so I do really want to do one of those. And then also some of those, funny comedy skits. I've done one so far. That was the Allegiant New Routes announcement skit that I did back in, I think, March. And a lot of people liked it. Everybody liked it, and people said they wanted more. So I really do want to continue delivering that aspect. I do have one skit that I've been working on since the last year. June 2020, I've been working on something. It's called the Big City Plane Spotters versus the Small Town Plane Spotters. I've been working on this for over a year now, over a year, I think. I just have a few more scenes to add, and I'm hoping to have it done by end of July, early August. It's going to be a good one. No one's ever done it before, and comedy skits, comedy videos in the aviation community on YouTube they're very lacking. You don't see a whole lot of comedy videos in the aviation community on YouTube, so I do want to kind of innovate in this aspect and produce some videos for that section, and bring something that you all have never seen before, because you don't really see a lot of comedy videos related to aviation. So I wanted to innovate, bring something that no one else has done before. So those are some special videos I have planned for maybe in the end of summer before I start college, which is the one main thing that I want to go over. There's 3 sections to this video. There's going to be the first section, which is the life update, and just a recap of how the past year has gone. Secondly, the channel plans, what are my plans for the channel, obviously. And the last part of the video will be like the summer, what's going to be happening this summer and stuff like that. So let's get right into it. We're at 4 minutes already, so let's just get right into it with the life update. Basically, for those that don't know, I did graduate high school. I graduated, I think, 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it's crazy that my high school journey has come to an end this fast. I remember the last time I did a channel update like this, where I'm sitting talking to you all, this was 2018. And I very clearly remember I held up this book right here. This is, ACT. I held up this very book, and I went, well, to put into context, I was coming out of freshman year, I was going into sophomore year, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'll have enough time to upload videos during sophomore year because it's going to get harder and I have to start studying for the ACT and college testing and all that. Well, how times have changed since then. I have since taken the ACT and SAT both once each, because I don't know why, but I did take the test, so that's done. But it's crazy. I mean, 2018, I held up this same book and told you all that I'm gonna be studying for this and videos might be a bit lacking. And here we are 3 years later. I'm going into college. I've picked my college. I'm going in August, inshallah, and it's crazy how times have changed. So I graduated high school, and before I started my last year of high school, my senior year of high school, before we started in August, I remember being somewhat worried that I wouldn't be able to upload as consistently and frequently on YouTube, because senior year is arguably one of the most important years of high school. So I thought, I was for sure not going to have enough time to upload, even though we were in remote learning, schools being shut down, you had to Zoom classes. I don't think I need to explain myself in that aspect. You all know exactly what I'm talking about, because you all probably went through that with me at the same time. So I thought I would definitely not have any time for YouTube, but I really surprised myself this past year. Even with my senior year of high school going on, I managed to get at least 2 or 3 videos out a week, at least 1 video a week, pretty much, on average. And the channel has just been going up since then. It's been amazing. It's been a long ride. It's been a tough, long hours spent editing the videos, juggling schoolwork and video editing and all that. I went through a lot, just juggling YouTube and school and my extracurriculars and my job and everything. It's been crazy, and I'm thankful, alhamdulillah, I'm really thankful that I was able to do it, and I've surprised myself, to be honest. And let me actually show you all what I've been up to, in school. Well, I can't really show you all now because I'm out of school, but before graduating, I did receive a good amount of awards. Let's see what we got here. So, well, here's one of them. All of these awards that I'm about to show you, I received this year, 2021 alone. Most of them I received on the same day because they were all presented to me on the same day. Here's one of them, State Seal of Biliteracy, meaning I can read. I guess I've met the requirements. AP Spanish exam. I can read, write English and Spanish. I guess that's what that's for. Well, that's a national qualifier medal, and this is just a swimming medal, and then all of these other awards. Let's see, 1, that's a scholarship. 2, it's an award. 3, this is Seal of Biliteracy. 4, 5, State Scholar. 6, national qualifier. 7, I think we're at now, that's an academic award. 8, athletic. 9, athletic, and then 10 athletic awards. So those are all the awards that I've, mashallah, tabarakallah, won this past year. And then I also, this one award, this one is the, if you can see it, yeah, Sons of the American Revolution, Good Citizen Award, because, I guess I'm a good citizen, so I won that. And then with that, I won not only this little medallion, but also this full-size American flag. Like, look at that. Because I'm a good American. So I won that, and I was actually featured in the newspaper for it too, which is cool. But I was one of 2 people from my school which won it, and then a bunch of other people from other schools in the area won the same award as well, which is really, really cool. I don't know where to put the flag though. I might just hang it up in my room or something. And this medal, I wear it on like a suit. It's cool. So that's what I've been doing. I've really surprised myself. I did all this, and I managed to stay consistent for YouTube as well. And we're gonna get right into the next part, which is, now that I'm out of high school, I'm obviously now at the age where I'm going to be going into university or college. And where am I going to college? Well, I think, as if it's not made apparent already by my jersey, I'll be attending the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, which is my hometown university. It's the flagship university for the University of Illinois system, because they have a campus in Chicago, Springfield, and Champaign, which is the main one. So I'll be going here, and I've just been set on this university since day one. Even from a little kid, I knew that I was gonna go here. I wanted to go here for college. I never imagined I would go to a bigger city, like Chicago or New York or Dallas or anywhere. I never imagined going anywhere else for college, but here. So it's just down the road, literally 10, not even 10 minutes, just down the street. So I'll be going there, and I'll be studying aerospace engineering for now. I'm not great at physics, I'm not good at chemistry, I'm not good at calculus either. So really, I don't know how I got accepted into aerospace engineering, but I'll be studying that for now, and we'll see how that goes. And it's pretty hard. I think you can kind of get that vibe from just the name. So aerospace engineering is what I'll be studying for now. And so obviously when I do start college, videos will definitely be very, very sparse. Forget high school. I take back everything I said back in high school. Oh, I'm going to be starting junior year in high school. Videos are not going to be super prevalent, frequent, which they weren't. But, this is college. This is way different. It's going to be way harder, way different. And I know for a fact that I won't be as active on YouTube as I want to be. I'm just going to make that very clear. I will try to get at least one video out every week. That's my goal. Maybe one every 2 weeks, we'll see. But YouTube is not really a main priority. It's just a side hustle. It's just a hobby. So I don't know how frequent I'll be here on YouTube uploading, but we'll see what I can do with that. But college is the main focus, and that's the same thing that all my family members have been telling me. Even though most of my family members, they do watch the channel, my videos, and they love them, but we all agree that YouTube is just, well, I said this out loud, YouTube is just a side hustle. It's a hobby. It's not a thing. It's not like a career. I don't earn anything from YouTube. My videos are not monetized or anything. I think I'm one of the only major aviation channels out there that is not monetized. Yeah, so videos, when I do start college will begin on August 23rd for me, and then from then on out, I just don't think I'll be able to upload as much. I'll try once a week videos, we'll see, but yeah, videos will not be super frequent when I do start college. But we have 2.5 months, so we'll make the most of that. And then when I do start college, I will be living on campus with a few of my friends. We have a apartment, university housing. We'll be living on campus for the most part, at least for the first year, for the first semester at least. I'll be in a university housing, and then we'll see what happens from there. If I'll extend the lease for another semester, if I'll just move back home, we'll see what happens. But I'll try it out for the first semester. We'll see how that goes. And when I do move into the apartment, which is on August 16th, I think, none of my airports are coming with me. None of my models, none of that's coming with me. It's all going to stay home. It's literally just 15 minutes away, so it's not really a big deal. Everything will just stay home, and that's the way it'll go. And it's not like I'll be living on campus all of the year. It's not like that. I'll be coming home frequently, maybe every day, just because it's my home, and I'm just at school. So most likely, I'll be home here very frequently during the school year, but we'll see how that happens. So, airport updates, I'll obviously come home. When I am home, I'll film airport updates and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's how college is gonna go. It's college, it's a big deal, it's a big adjustment, so we will see how I adapt to that new lifestyle. And now I just want to quickly get into the second segment of the video, which is channel plans. So as you know, I'm trying these days to do thrice weekly uploads. The schedule that most people agreed to was Sunday, Monday, Friday at 12:30, 12:45 p.m. Central Time. I'm changing it up now because Sunday, Monday, like 2 days in a row, and then a big break till Friday doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. So I've decided to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think that's a bit more reasonable. Monday and then a break, Wednesday break, Friday, and then 2 days break. I think it's a more reasonable upload schedule. And then we're still going to stick to 12:30, 12:45 p.m. Central Time. I think that's a reasonable time for not just the US subscribers, but also the ones in Asia and Europe and all of them. I think it's a much more reasonable time for all of us. And granted, this video is going to come out on a Thursday because I put it off to the last minute. So this video is going to come out Thursday, but the new schedule, I hope, is going to be just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's what I'm planning to do. And in terms of content, it's going to be the same. I'm not going to change anything. Aviation, airport updates, flight reviews, plane spotting, all that is going to be the same. And then in terms of model airports, I currently have 3 that are fully set up. It's Lahore, St. Thomas, and then Illinois Gateway, which is the fictional airport. Illinois Gateway has been completely redone. It's actually over there in the room. It's been completely redone. I completely changed it. It looks nothing like what it did before. And the first update is going to be coming out tomorrow for the new Illinois Gateway. And here's just some brief sneak peek pictures of it that you can see here. That's all you're gonna get for that airport, because the update comes out tomorrow. So stay tuned, you're not gonna wanna miss it. It looks so much better than it did before. So those 3 airports I have fully set up. I've been getting a lot of questions, where's the Karachi airport? The Karachi model airport is still dismantled. It's still on the shelf in that room back there. I just don't have space to set it up at the moment. I'm planning, we'll see what, I actually don't know what I'm planning, but I hope to get it set up maybe by July, mid-July, I don't know. But it's just not, I don't have space here. I have space, I just don't have space for a permanent, you know, location for it, because my Lahore airport already has a nice corner. St. Thomas has, you know, an area. Illinois Gateway has its own permanent corner back there. And then I just don't have any other space for Karachi. I can do temporary, you know, setups like right here and over there. But in terms of like a permanent display, like what I've had in the previous, you know, houses, I just don't have that right now. So we'll see how it goes. But Karachi still suspended for the time being. And then I am planning, because some people have been asking about this too. I haven't done a Champaign airport update or a Bloomington airport update in, you know, over a year and a half. So I'm planning to do a one-off update for Champaign and Bloomington this summer each. They'll be separate videos. I'm planning to take my Champaign airport diorama to the actual airport, to Champaign airport. So I'm planning to do an airport update for Champaign at the actual airport, if that makes any sense. So it'll be pretty cool. Again, no one's ever done something like that before. So it's another cool idea that I wanted to do. And then Bloomington, I'll do a Bloomington update as well, because I have you know, Gemini Jets of course released the Delta CRJ900, American CRJ900, 2 models that I've, you know, really always needed for Bloomington. So I'll do a Bloomington update soon as well, this summer sometime. So you can expect those to come, and then they'll be just one-offs, maybe every once in a while, we'll see. And then, so that's it for model airports. And then I've actually committed to Fridays being exclusively airport update days. Let me know what y'all think of this. I think Fridays being just airport update days, I think that's a good idea, because, you know, airport updates are really popular on this channel, and I think, you know, people really would like that. So I think from here moving forward, I think Fridays will be exclusively airport update days, or maybe Wednesday, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think of it in the comments below. So now the last part of the video, I really don't want to keep you guys waiting for so long. The last part of the video is the summer, what's going to be going on this summer. This is my last summer before college. So going into it, I knew I wanted to do something awesome. I wanted to have a great summer before I start college. And I was always planning just to go to Pakistan for a month or 2, just to visit see my family, who I haven't seen in almost 6 years now. Last time I went was 2015, December. So it's been 5.5, 6 years. So I wanted to go because the tickets were really cheap, but, you know, cases for the pandemic, it's been, if you've seen what's been going on in India exactly, with all the cases, it's been horrific. And thankfully Pakistan has not been as bad, but the cases were growing at some point, but now it's looking really good now, thankfully. So I really wanted to go this summer, but it's not gonna happen, sadly. I think, you know, I'm just gonna give it till November, December, when the, you know, temperatures get a bit cooler, and then when the cases calm down a bit more, that's when we'll go. So inshallah, I'm hoping for November or December we'll go to Pakistan, because I've been away for too long. So I'm gonna say it now, hopefully we can make this happen. November or December I'll be back in Pakistan, hopefully, because I get a month off for winter break anyway in college. So I think that's the perfect time to go, but we will see if that actually happens. But this summer, even though Pakistan isn't happening, I am going as of now on 3 trips, all in July. So that's exciting. This will be my most busy summer yet in a long time with regards to traveling and stuff. The first trip is going to be next week, actually, on Tuesday. And it's just a day trip. I'll be going in the morning, coming back at night, and it's a very basic one. I'll be going from here in Champaign to Dallas to Chicago, Chicago back to Champaign. And it's kind of like a spotting trip as well as just a day trip, just for fun. I get a nice long layover in Dallas and Chicago. Chicago is insane. I get like 6 hours in Chicago, and I have about 3 hours in Dallas. So I'll just chill out there, enjoy a spot, whatever, and then we'll be back that night. So I'll be flying I'll just make it really quick. Fly the Embraer 145 as of now, Champaign to Dallas, 7879 Dallas, Chicago, and then another Ember 145 Chicago Champaign. So that's the first trip. And then the second trip is going to be about 10 days after that. My dad and I, myself and my dad, we're going to go to Orlando for the weekend, 4th of July weekend. There's a conference we have to go to. And we're flying, as of now, we're flying United 777-300ER, Chicago to Orlando, and then again 777-300ER, Orlando back to Chicago. As of now, that's what it is. I'm considering changing the flight there just because, you know, we kind of need to be in Orlando a bit earlier than that, maybe. If there is one more flight leaving earlier than that, it's a 737-900ER. So if we do end up changing it to the earlier flight, it leaves by like 2 hours earlier than the one I'm on right now. So if I do change my 777 to the 739 to Orlando, that's what's going to happen. But as of now, I'm on a 777-300ER both ways, Chicago, Orlando, Orlando, Chicago, myself and my dad. So, but like I said, I'm seriously considering changing the flight from Chicago, Orlando to a 739, the earlier one, because we get there 2 hours earlier, which is a bit better because it's a conference that we need to be there. I think it's better to get there earlier anyway. So, I'll see if we can do that, but that's that basically. And then the last trip is going to be, I think it's 2 weeks later. I'm finally going back to New York, and I'm very, very excited because, you know, for those that don't know me, I mean, I have a lot of family in New York. Most of my family is in Pakistan, but a lot of my mom's immediate family and relatives, they live in New York too. So I usually would go to New York, myself and my family would go to New York at least once a year. Sometimes we went twice a year, sometimes thrice a year. But because of the pandemic, we haven't been to New York in like a year and a half. So it's been a long time, and I'm really, really glad to be going back in July, inshallah. So we're flying to 2 new airports actually. I'm flying Delta there, and then I'm flying for the first time Southwest on the way back. I haven't flown Southwest in like ever. I've been on AirTran back when I was little, when AirTran was still a thing. I flew AirTran, but they merged with Southwest, but I've never flown Southwest. So the flight to New York, we're flying Delta 757-200 from first Chicago to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Albany, New York, which will be on the Airbus A320. And Albany, I have never been to that airport before, even though I do have my uncle, my relatives do live in Albany, but I haven't ever been to that airport before because usually it's one of the more expensive airports in New York to fly to, because this is the first time actually in a long time where, I think actually first time in 10 years where we're going to be avoiding New York City airports as a whole, because since like 2012 all the way down, it's been LaGuardia, JFK, Newark, you know, always. So this is the first time we're going to be doing something different than a New York City airport. So fly into Albany and back out of Albany. So 757 to Atlanta, and then 320 to Albany, and then I'm in New York for a week. Then I fly back on Southwest for the first time, Albany to Baltimore on the 737-800, and then Baltimore, Chicago, O'Hare on the 737-700. So Baltimore is another airport that I think I've been there before when I was really little, but I remember it as Annapolis, Maryland. I remember going to some airport called Annapolis, but then I later found out there is no such thing as Annapolis Airport. So I think Baltimore might have been the airport it was, because Annapolis and Baltimore are right near each other. So it might be my first time in Baltimore, I can't remember, but I'll be, you know, stopping there on the way back to Chicago. And it's kind of ironic because Southwest's one of their biggest hubs is Chicago Midway, and I've lived in Illinois my like 15 years, basically my whole life. But it took me until now to finally fly Southwest. And Southwest, they started flights to Chicago O'Hare back in February. So usually we've tended to avoid Midway, mainly because it's, well, actually I don't even know why, but we've just never flown from Midway, ever. I haven't, at least. But now that Chicago O'Hare gets Southwest, O'Hare's our go-to airport. It's the more convenient airport for my family, at least. Finally getting to try Southwest, and I'm pretty excited to try it out because I've heard a lot of good things about them. So hopefully they live up to that hype. So as of now, that's 9 trip reports. If I am able to make them all coming your way, I'll plan for one every week, one every Monday. and I'll plan to get the first one out when I go to Dallas and Chicago next week. I'm gonna try to get that first one out on the Monday after that. We'll see, but that's nine of them coming this summer, unless I do some other day trip later in the summer. But as of now, 9 trip reports coming, which is exciting. And then plane spotting from hopefully Dallas, O'Hare, maybe Orlando. I'm not sure about Orlando, or Atlanta, or Baltimore, or Albany, but we'll see. But that's some of the videos that I have coming so far, and then we'll see how it goes. That's basically all I have for now. 3 trips, my life update, channel plans. I think I've gotten them all out the way. So thank y'all for sticking with me through all these past few years, my high school years, my middle school years. I've had this channel since 2012. I started this channel shortly before I started 4th grade was when I started this channel, and now I'm going into college. It's crazy. I've been on YouTube for 9 years. August 15th, 2021 is going to be my 9th anniversary on YouTube. Yeah, I can't believe it. And to everybody who's stuck with me, even if you've been here for a year, I don't know, but just thank you all so much, and hopefully you'll continue to stick with me through college and my future endeavors. And I really hope to stay on here for as long as I can. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave YouTube, and people have told me this as well. They don't want to see me leave, and I don't plan to leave YouTube anytime soon. But even if my videos are less consistent, I don't plan on leaving. And there's a lot of little things that I've been working on, side projects, really cool stuff that's coming. And I don't want to say anything about it now, but there's a lot of cool stuff that people have reached out to me about. I've been working with some people about some certain things, and it's if it all goes well, it'll be incredible. So, but I will keep y'all posted on that when that time comes. But again, thank you for watching, and hopefully tomorrow's video is going to be pretty epic. Illinois Gateway's new look, that brand new airport's going to come out next video tomorrow. So hope y'all are excited for that. And that's really it. So thank you all so very much for watching. And finally, I'm ending the video here. I'll see you next time.